Are you gonna be all right? Are you sure?
Why, Max?
I don't have to leave you here if you don't want me to.
Oh, Ricky, I'll be all right. You know, it's just you, me, and Terry now.
And Aunt Maggie.
Does Terry know yet?
Yeah. I talked to Ryan about an hour ago. He's called her already.
She's coming in for the funeral?
Yeah, there's a World Oil plane in London that's going to pick her up in Paris and fly her back home.
I guess she's going to want to stay here. This used to be her apartment.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but there's plenty of time to work all that out.
How's Rena?
I stopped by the Bellmans earlier today. Rena was up in her room. She wouldn't see anybody. I'm going to go over to Maggie's right now, see how she is. You want to come along?
No, maybe later.
I'll be at the funeral home around 4 or 5. You want me to call you first, or do you just want me to come by and pick you up?
Why don't you call me and I'll meet you over there. Ricky? Max died for something he believed in.
Yeah. I'll see you later. Everything's gonna be all right.
Max, he was a wonderful man, Joe. We used to fight a lot, but he was like my father and my brother and everything all rolled into one.
I know.
I wish you could have known him.
Well, I don't think he would have liked me a whole lot, seeing after what I put you through.
No, he would have. I would have made him understand.
Sure you would.
You want me to fix you some lunch?
No, I'm not hungry right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fix something later.
I don't mind, Joe.
Will you stop worrying about me?
Oh, I can't help it. Besides, it helps me keep busy.
I love you, Elena. I'm sorry you gotta go through all this. I wish there was something I could do to help you.
Well, it's a help just having you here. You must be going crazy cooped up in this apartment all day long.
Well, if I start to get some cabin fever, I'll just wait until dark, put my disguise on. I don't think anybody could recognize me with the hat and glasses.
Joe, Billy Joe's apartment is just across the complex.
I know. I'll be careful. Damn.
Who is it? It's Ruby, Elena. I'll be right there. Hello, Ruby. I really appreciate you coming over to see how I was doing, Ruby. Now, I know how you feel. I had a cousin once who was killed in an oil explosion. Really? Billy Joe never said anything to me about that. Well, it's a terrible thing. Where's Ricky? I thought he might be over here. He was here earlier. He said he was going over to Maggie's.
That's funny. We must have just crossed paths. I just came from Maggie's.
He hasn't been gone that long.
You know, Ricky and I were at the barn dance when he got the news about Max.
He told me.
I was wondering why you weren't there, too. I mean, I know you weren't singing at the coop that night.
Well, I was thinking about coming, and I had every intention of going, but at the last minute, I didn't really feel like it, so I decided not to.
That's too bad.
Billy Joe tells me that Billy Joe Jr. is being released from Gulf Coast Hospital today.
Yeah, Nita and Billy Joe are over with Bill Joe Jr. now at Maggie's.
Well, I'm really going to have to get over there today, then. They must be ecstatic.
They are. I think they're finally going to get back together and everything's going to be all right now.
I hope so.
You know, Billy Joe talked to me again about moving out and finding a new place to stay. I don't know what to do. I've been looking in the papers every morning for apartments, and there just isn't anything. At least not anything I can afford.
Yes, good apartments are very hard to come by these days.
You know, you really were lucky to have your sister leave you an apartment like this.
Yes, I am. Look, Ruby, I'm sorry about not being able to take you on as my roommate. I hope you understand, but I really need to be alone. I hope you understand that.
Sure. I understand.
I'm glad.
I hope you didn't think for a minute I was hinting in that direction. I know. Sometimes you really just need some time to be alone.
That's just one of Ricky's.
Is it?
Yeah, he must have left it here.
Well, then I ought to take it to him since I'm going right back over to Maggie's now.
Well, I'm going to be seeing him later. I could just give it to him then.
I really don't mind taking it to him, Elena.
I really don't want to put you to all that trouble, Ruby.
Well, it really wouldn't be any trouble.
Look, Ruby, I hope you don't think I'm rushing you out or anything, but I'm feeling pretty tired. I didn't get any sleep last night. I'd like to take a nap.
Sure. I understand.
Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it.
You know, Lena, I know you and Ricky are going through a terrible time right now. And I just want you to know that if there's anything at all that I can do for you all, you just call me up and let me know, okay?
Yeah, well. Okay. Thanks, Ruby.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Joe, she's gone.
I don't like that girl.
She didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
She's just being inquisitive.
Sorry I left this on the living room.
It's all right.
It was stupid.
I think that we pulled one over on her. I told her it was one of Ricky's. So don't worry about it, okay? I gotta go get ready.
You leaving now? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You gonna go out to the funeral home now?
No, I'm gonna go over to Maggie's first, and then Ricky and I are gonna go over there together.
You think Ruby will be at Maggie's?
I don't know. Why?
Because I want you to be very careful what you say around her.
Joe.
Look. There's something about her, Elena. I don't know what it is, but she asks too many questions.
You used to tell me that I asked too many questions.
Ruby asks different kinds of questions.
Joe, you gotta learn to trust people.
Well, maybe. But I think you gotta learn who you can trust.
See you later.
Lena said she might drop by later.
Yeah, I talked to her. In fact, I'm supposed to call her.
Poor Lena. As if she hasn't been through enough already.
Well, she'll be all right.
You look real nice.
Thank you.
You know, I haven't seen you wear that blue work shirt of yours lately.
What blue work shirt is that?
You know, the one with the anchor buttons.
Anchor buttons. I don't have any shirt with any anchor buttons.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
I guess I was thinking of one of Billy Joe's shirts.